MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Victor Sanchez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Houston, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Michael Lee. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Cano shading to his right. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Striding in for Houston, number 42. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Jackie Hillman is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Jackson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Joe Mauer. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taylor moving to his right. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Designated hitter.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And he'll dive back in safely. Here's Albert now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
7. Shortstop.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now at the plate, David Lee is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-1 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Mauer over at second. Pujols at first with no outs. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Now in the box, number 42. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. A ball and no strikes. Two out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next for Seattle, Zach Green.
Leading off
He'll
for the
get to take
Mariners.
his first cuts here.
First baseman, Zach Green.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Green is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now to the plate, Matt McBride. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Fouled away. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 42. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Green in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in the run on the double.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pujols stands at second with 2 gone. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
And that misses 2 and 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 2-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 is a cutter that misses, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Digging in, the switch hitter, Henry Rodriguez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Scorched to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that
pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. Striding into the box, number 42. He drew a walk his first time up.
Number 42.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is up and in, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Mariners, number 42.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Number 42. 2 men on, 2 away 42. Here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Set and the 1-1 pitch, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate. That's exactly what this guy did.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert.
Here's Albert now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 7 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Leading off the
Lots
fourth
of
inning.
baseball left in this
Center
one as
fielder,
we're still early on,
Austin
but you don't want to fall
Jackson.
too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Austin Jackson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ground ball right side. He's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Zach Green.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Zach Green. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 42. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 42.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Kyle Seager.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Cano has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Riding in once again, Michael Lee, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Stanton leads off of second. The pitch skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt McBride. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. McBride stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Nope. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another shot now, number 42. And she'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Next up for the Astros, Joe Mauer trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a
Missed
ball.
with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Mauer, base runner at first with 1 out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, O'Neill. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Henry Rodriguez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
Seattle,
really sharp out there, guys.
Chris Taylor.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Chris Taylor. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's back to Seattle right after this. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Carson Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Smith.
Striding in for Houston, number 42. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 42.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Into the box, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the belt, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
In now, Michael Lee, and they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 42. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Seager at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run scores. The run scores from second, make it 9-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. It's the Astros 9 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Ball.
1-1.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Now the 2-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Robinson.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Robinson Cano stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, Zach Green. Popped high in the air. Mauer has a play. And the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Leading
it
off
was
for the
a
Astros.
flyout for him in his last
Designated
trip.
hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, David Lee, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 42.
Stepping up to the plate, number 42. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Up next for the Astros.
Dan, count goes out the
Second
window
baseman.
with this batter right
Kyle
here. It doesn't matter if it's
Seager.
0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 9-0. In now the Mariners DH, Matt McBride. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
McBride.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2. popped him up. Number 42 ranging into shallow right, makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next for Seattle, Tyler O'Neill. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. O'Neill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-0 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Henry Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Henry Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 9-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. Bounce it to the left side. Cano has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Hot shot towards the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. O'Neill back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 42.
Ready for another shot now, number 42. Coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Cox, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Popped him up. Number 42 is there for it. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Taylor 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Seager has it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jackie Hillman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Victor Sanchez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs on only 2 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.